Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's your boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. Some people, the West Indies will take on New Zealand in the first T20 pretty soon, less than 48 hours. And I'm here to really give you the best potential playing 11 based on the squad which were named. You understand where we have seen that they have drop Gulakish Moti, Shamar Joseph out with injury, so I bring in Matthew Ford to strengthen the bowling. But overall, pretty decent team, it's not going to be as easy as walking over Bangladesh in the T20 series versus New Zealand. We already know that, but hopefully the guys can put their best foot forward and go out there and make the West Indies proud. But my people, if it's the first time on the channel though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comments section. So, the last matches that the West Indies had played was against Bangladesh in the 3 T20, yeah, right? Which they won by I think 14 runs, 5 wicket, and 19 runs, if I'm not mistaken. We saw Hakim Agis, a young rising star out of West Indies cricket, the youngest West Indian to bring up a half century, I think, in an international 50 over match. T20 match, he will expected to retain his position, Sherfin Rutherford hasn't really been doing fantastic, guys, so he's one of them who a lot of people are ticking off to start in the T20 series. You understand? People are saying that he has failed numerous times. It's time for him to get a break. Even yesterday, I was reading some comment on Facebook and there's some posts where they were like, Sherfin Rutherford should have been out of the squad, same as Ogulakish Moti was, because of poor form with the ball. But the West Indies know what they're doing. They're keeping Sheffield Rutherford around because when he was up, he was putting in a work for West Indies. So there's no problem in keeping him now when he's down. You understand? So that's one of the reasons why he's still in the team. But let's dive into the team. The first Premier League, guys, I'm gonna go with Brendan King. Brendan King will open the batting this time around with Alec Atanas. I think the last match that they played, I think Alec and Amir Jangu open the batting, something like that, guys. But this time around, I think I'm gonna go with Alec Atanas and Brendan King for number 1 and 2 to open the batting for West Indies. We need them to get off to a really good start, my people. Don't listen to the background, guys. It's early in the morning, guys. I'm trying to, do this video so I can get to go to work early because up till now I still don't have any signal. So I'm just recording the video from now and then, when I reach work, I upload it. So you might see it a little bit late in the day. But Alec Atanas and Brendan King open the batting. Number 3, Shai Hope will bat at that number 3 in my team. As the captain, as usual, he will bat at 3. We expect the top 3 to fire, in this encounter, because they need to set a solid foundation. I think in the first T20 that they played against Bangladesh, Brendan King, Alec Athena set a good foundation to launch on in the back end. And I think that's the same momentum they need to carry on over to get the better of New Zealand. Because when you look at New Zealand, they have some good quality players, if you want to compare the team, they have a lot of strength more than West Indies because I put in Mitchell, Kane Williamson, and those guys. Team Cypher, you understand that you're going up a really a challenging opposition. You understand? So hopefully they can navigate themselves through the rainy storm. So 3 shade up 4. This is where I'm gonna go back with the youngster Hakim Agis. I think I'm gonna go with Hakim Agis at that number 4, people. Last time I think Sherfin Rutherford bat at number 4, but in all 3 innings or 2, I think he failed. So that's the reason why I'm gonna give him a break for the first T20. As a matter of fact, they might take the gamble and say, alright, we're gonna go with him because he can come and surprise us and score big. So they're gonna risk it for the biscuit and go with Sherfin Rutherford for the first T20. But in my opinion, I think I'm gonna go with John Agif. He's just coming off a half century. He's looking like he's ready to take on the mantle of West Indies cricket carrying it forward. So, give him, let the young guns rise. And, the T20 World Cup is coming up. So, there's a lot of pressure on West Indies to select a proper team. We don't have Nicholas Puran in the middle phase anymore. So, if young Akeem Agis can rise up and take over that slot, then it will be wonderful. Right? So, 4, Akeem Agis. 5, Ravman Powell will come in at number 5, people. You know, Ravman Powell at that number 5. And you could even use Amir Django at 4, guys. But I think I'm gonna go with Akeem Agis. Last match I think Django got 34 up in the batting. So but I think I'm gonna go with Akeem Agis at 4. 5, Ravman Powell. He performed fairly well in the first T20. Getting up the player of the match and playing his 100th T20 for West Indies. I think he has played 102. Is it 102 T20 for the West Indies so far? So he's going up in history, my people, and only the third player to do that behind Nicholas Puran. I think Chris Gale played 100 T20 for the West Indies, and it's a huge milestone. A lot of people look at it and say just 100 match, but yes, it's 100 match, but playing it for West Indies, a team that change constantly, it's really special. But yeah, man, Ravman Powell at number 5 position. Number 6 now, people. Gonna move down to number 6. Rastan Chase. So batting at number 6, I expect Rastan Chase to come in at that number 6. He might come higher in the batting order, but the last match I think he scored a half century and he was the captain as well. So and he also picked up 2 wickets. So all round performances from him in the last match. So expect him to continue the good work. So he strengthened the middle order right there at that number 6, the bridge there. And then we go down to number 7, where you're gonna have, I think I'm gonna go with Jason Holder at that number 6 position. He has proven himself as a proper all-rounder over the years. Romar Shepherd is still in my team as well. So 7, Jason Holder. 8, Romario Shepherd. Yes, my people. Romar Shepherd, but at number 8, I think he bowled pretty well. I think he picked up a hat-trick in the series just concluded against Bangladesh. It's a good initiative to continue the good work from him with the ball. He's always talented player, people. Especially in New Zealand, where I think they say the pace is going to have a lot more effect than the spinners. But anything can happen in cricket, no, guys. That's what I always say. Anything can happen in cricket. So we just want them to go out there and put their best foot forward. Number 9, Akil Hussain. And number 10 as well. Matthew Ford is back in the team now, my people. I'm going to go with Matthew Ford at that number 10 position as a strengthening pace bowler. Do you understand? We need another extra pacer in Matthew Ford. So number 11 now, I'm going to continue with Carey Pearce. I'm going to continue playing the 3 spinners. You understand? I'm also going to play 3 pace attack because Romar Shepherd, Matthew Ford, and Jason Oler are bowlers. So 3-3 bowling each. You understand? So leave your honest stars down low, my people. So let's recap the team. Brandon King, Alec Athanas, Shai Hope, Akeem Agi / Amir Django. Number 5, Ravman Powell. 6, Rastan Chase. 7, Jason Ola. 8, Romaro Shepherd. 9, Akil Hussain. 10, Matthew Ford. And 11, Carey Pearce. Leave yours in the comment section, my peep.